Hi guys, welcome to another edition of The Regular Guy. Hey, there's me walking away. Just set my camera and I'm heading back to the trail. Traverse these weeds, get over those logs. There's some more fronds here you gotta go around. And well, there's a couple of raccoons. I don't know. I don't think they're racing. I don't know what they're doing. They're neck and neck though. Well, for a while anyway. Just moving through. Look at this pig, man. This is there's a couple of pig clips that I had, but the pigs just kind of showed up for like half a second, or just were like way on the outside and you couldn't really see them. There's a good one of deer. Just kind of moseying on through. Armadillo not moseying through. This guy, man, he boogies. When he goes through there, he moves. There's a deer and a couple of fawns. Look at how big this fawn is. It still has its spots. I think that's pretty unusual. And I guess that one is a 2-year and the smaller one is 1 year. I don't know. Maybe they're both from the same litter. Who knows? And look at this guy. I actually left the sound on this clip. He just kind of snuck in from the right side there and took a sniff of the camera. Look at how it's all... The camera's all it's all fuzzy from the wetness of his nose. And here's a couple of raccoons looking for frogs and lizards sleeping on the palm fronds. There's one in the back there. You can see his eye shine. I think this is the two we just saw a few clips ago. Yeah, I didn't check the date to see how far apart this was. But I think it's safe to assume it's the same one. And here's a deer. And if you want to know what he's doing, he's browsing. Yep, just browsing. Just looking for a snack. I mean, I do the same thing, but I usually got my head stuck in the fridge. I don't know if this is the same deer. Looks like it might be because it's following the exact same trail. They are creatures of habit. Look on his leg down there. Watch this. There's a big old fly flies right on his leg. Again. That fly, I don't know what that thing was, but that thing was huge. Maybe it was a cicada? I don't know. That thing was big. And look at this fawn. Heads right over by those logs, and look at, he sees the people walking on the trail, and he takes off. Those people probably didn't even know that fawn was there. That's why when I go slow, and I stop often and I look around. I don't know what all this stuff is in the air. It's probably pollen mixed with animal dander and whatever else the woods has to offer, I guess. So, yeah, but there's a lot of it. That's the captain's log. First video. There's a little squirrely squirrel. Grooming his tail there. I guess he's going on a date. He's grooming himself. Grooming pretty good too. And look at this otter. There was a heron sitting on the captain's log watching the otter. I guess he was looking to see if the otter was going to stir up anything good to eat. And here's that same heron, that white one. Or maybe it's an egret. I don't know. I think it's a heron though. Anybody out there that knows, let me know. Just leave a comment down there and let me know. Because as you guys well know, I'm not a bird expert. I mean, I do know it is a bird. That's about it. Yeah, he's looking at something. I don't know what it was though. It was out of the shot of the camera though. And here's an opossum slowly cruising by, and the heron's back. And it looks like the otter is back as well. Although all we can see are the waves, we couldn't see what the otter was doing. And look at this owl. It looks so short. He looks like one of those little burrowing owls, except the burrowing owls have really long legs. Well, really long for an owl. That's like me saying that penguin has long legs, but you know, long legs for a penguin. Yeah, long legs for an owl. Looks like it might be a young one. I don't know. Doesn't look as big as the others though. The others that we've seen earlier. Like this guy. This guy looks a little bit larger. He's looking right at the camera. I don't know. Maybe he sees something over there. Or maybe he's just never saw a trail camera before. Or maybe he can see in the infrared light. I don't know. Huh, that's an interesting question. Any animal experts, any owl experts out there, if they can see infrared light, let me know. He's still there checking things out. Looks like the same one anyway. He's got, I think he was flying through the woods. He's got stuff all stuck on him. See something there coming, kind of like where his wing meets his shoulder. Looks like it's kind of sticking out there. Hard to say. Here's a raccoon, and I'm not sure what he's got going on back there, but he might be scent marking the that part of the palm frond, you know, the shaft of it. So I think they have scent glands on their butt and on the sides of their face, which is kind of weird, but okay. Yep. Oh, and a bobcat. Yes! Gotta have the bobcat. This will be the last clip for the regular guy this week. And I'm going to find those raccoons at the end. I've been using the bear because the bear is cool, but when you go into this into any woods, take only pictures, leave only footprints. Don't leave any trash. Pick up your pet droppings, and just try to keep the place clean. I mean, they do. You don't see them leaving their beer cans around. Come back and see them again, because that's why they're here. Look, he's even waiting for you. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.